Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on the channel. We're going to be trying out some historic Brawl. Generally play this on mobile, kind of just casual. And then one of the cards I want to build around was the new card from Baldurs Gate, Miirym Sentinel Wyrm. So this is a Dragon Tribal deck. So we played this in Constructed. It was a cool card and I want to give it a shot. So basically it's a 6 mana, 6/6 flying ward 2. Then whenever another non-token dragon enters battlefield, you get to create a copy of it, and it doesn't matter if it's legendary, you get a copy. So we just want to make copies that way there. And then so it's just a ton of dragons in the deck, tons of ramp to kind of get ahead, and just kind of smash dragons. So it's like ramp into big dragon, smash face kind of thing. So interested in trying this out. I actually just had the idea, and I want to put Eska's Chariot in here. Because if I'm making copies of dragons, then I want to make copies of the copies of dragons, because that sounds fun. So we will take a look and add that, and just remove probably Vivian. Seems like the worst. We don't need Sweltering Sense. Who needs removal? So basically it's like ramp into stuff and then play dragons. So it's kind of the whole kind of game plan. I think with Historic Brawl, it's not a like constructed format. Like I don't have Lightning Bolt. I don't want to waste a wild card on it. If you have Lightning Bolt, play Lightning Bolt over Strangle. If not, like it's not a huge deal. As long as you have fun. So we'll try to do these as best we can. So generally, like hands like this aren't going to be that good. We want stuff with ramp early. So this hand's actually not terrible. So we'll keep. So I'm probably gonna go, I'll go Druid first. It's more susceptible to removal, but this will always tap for mana. You do need to hit a land. I have like 40 of them. Opponent's on Angel Tribal. Yikes. Alright, fearsome whelp time. Make my dragons castable, please. This triggers now at the beginning of your upkeep. Can go Regent, can go Terror. I ideally want to do this after me getting Miirym out, but we might need to do something like Glorybringer. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we draw an untapped land, would be good. He says as he doesn't draw untapped land. Just gonna play out Moonveil Region here. I could have gone Uro. Shuffler's not really cooperating with us. But if they kill Regent, I get to shoot down the speaker. They have to get to 32 life here. You're a 4/5, which kind of blocks this well. March is annoying. It's 2 for 1. They got getting rid of Rampage is actually really good. Hey. So we're gonna get rid of this Resplendent Angel. Reset this timer just in terms of hits. Okay, so we'll probably see Liaisa out of them. I'd love to drop this down next turn. Perfect. So next turn I can drop double Terror, and then the token triggers itself, so then I can kill their Liaisa. Is this over now? Get rid of this so their angels cost more. Yeah, opponent's head explodes. Stumble a bit on mana, but you can see once we get going, our dragons tend to be big and scary. Let me know in the comments what you think of this new alchemy set, if it's something you're willing to play, if you're just going to play it in Brawl, if you're going to be playing it in Constructed. We did do some Constructed as part of the early access event. This hand's so good with Cabaretti, but I also need red mana. I don't think we can keep. Okay, this hand's pretty good. Kind of annoying, we actually don't have a dragon right now to reveal to this. I like Settle because it's ramp and card advantage. We'll keep this though. It's ramping a bit on their end. So they're on Lagrella. Let's go blue here. And go Dryad next turn, play an extra land. Okay, so they're off to the races with ramping. I'm going to do this because I want to seek a dragon that's going to be my 5th land. Not too worried with this, so it's probably a counter spell. Terror of the Peaks is a nice get there. Just free ramp. Then they get to exile again. Okay, so they're probably like a blink deck. Notably, we can't anger now. Actually, with Champion of Wits, we're probably gonna anger. Let's see. Kind of want them to tap out. One, two, three, four, five. So I'm going to try this out. Okay, it resolves. They always have it. Always have it. It's fine. Kind of wish that was Path to Exile. Cavalier here. Okay, so they're out of cards. So I'm gonna go Old Gnawbone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This makes Henge a lot cheaper. Find some lines. What do you... Whenever you control deals combat damage. They just get their swords back, so I'm not interested at this time. Because they'll just double block me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Guardian Project's good for them. You might see them attack in with Champion just to like sacrifice it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll get this going. So they get swords that way. I think we're honestly just gonna go face. Ooh, Genesis Ultimate's big for next turn. I just don't want him to get the path back, because I can kill him without. And then this is when it enters the battlefield, not cast, so our dragons will get copied, so we can kind of combo kill them. So I can put an enchantment on top. This might be something like Teleportation Circle with Asa. So we'll see what they decide to exile here. So we can deal 2 damage. So I'm going to deal 2 to this. So they get rid of my terror, but that doesn't really do much. And now I'll just be able to Anger of Gods. And now we just kind of get them this way. Dragons! Terror of the Peaks is such a good card. If I can make Terror of Peaks my commander, I would. Alright, beating up on folks. The fact that any of our dragons just like double and it's not a cast trigger feels pretty solid. So Prosper Tomebound's one of the new commanders. Sounds pretty good. So we're gonna lead on this. Oof, Thoughtseize. So at the beginning of your end step, exile top card of your library. Until your next turn, you may play that card. Whenever you play a card, you get to create a treasure. Gotta love when their 100 card deck has Thoughtseize into Kalane. Like, perfect curves. And that Fatal Push. A little awkward with this right now. It's not terrible. Still think we just lead with that for now. Not blocking, so we're attacking. Otawara might be a spell. The problem is like they're 1-for-1ing us, but have a card advantage engine where I don't. So I can go Vivian as distraction. Go Miirym. In fact, I haven't drawn any dragons. Feels kind of bad. Would have been nice to have Magda out. Kalane just is going to fuel. Like, this is going to get really big. Interesting. Chose not to put counters on it. I think Distraction Vivian's good here.
Every mutation displays nature's engineering. Beauty lies
It either buys a removal spell out of them. We need to find some removal.
You don't look scared.
Yikes.
For more.
Opponent's popping off. Tiefling Warlock. Devil's Play. Devil's Play, kill my token, hit Vivian. Yeah, opponent's got this one. Okay, I missed a point of damage.
Don't worry. I hold grudges.
I'm gonna keep Otawara. Okay, so let's just do haste here. We can take this off the battlefield. The problem is the Devil's Play in the yard can just start targeting us. Yeah, they got us. The hand was really awkward there. I learned early in the early acts, if you don't kill that guy, it just snowballs hard. Just letting you get free value every turn. And the fact they got to get it into play on turn 3 just really helped. Because then they're guaranteed to hit land drops. Their land drops or whatever spells they get some more treasure. So it's just like an engine that fuels it. So it's a really good commander. I think this hand's good. Minskin Boo, probably a creature deck. No early ramp though, but we're hoping our removal works. I probably should have mulled this actually, it's a little awkward. But I feel like 2 pieces of removal against the creature heavy deck's probably a good place to start. 3 pieces. Okay, so we just need some lands. You're a 1/4, which is actually pretty solid. Jeez, we need some lands. I think doing this now is worthwhile. So that takes me to 4 mana. I can Molten Impact and then have Lava Coil, also Glorybringer. So I was uncertain of what their follow-up was. They very well could have had. This is nice because at least it lets me play with the knowledge of what's on top. And they can go like Minx here. Minx and Boo, make it a 4. I'll just go Gold Span. Problem is I waste the 3 damage here, but I think we just need to continue kill everything plan. I'll have Minx come in, they'll hit me for 4. But I can Glorybringer, not War Chief, War Shop War Chief. Ah shit, I forgot the token was gonna come in. Oops. Not what was intended. Could see Minx and Boo come here. Problem now is they get 2 free attacks.
Minx and Boo.
Like Minx is gonna get real big. And I know I don't have a haste dragon, and I'm one turn off from this Genesis with missing a blue mana. Let's see what they do here. Sacrifice a creature. When you do, deals X damage to any target, where X is the power. If a sacrificed creature was a hamster, draw X cards.
Neck of the woods, pal. Buckle under our might.
So they can throw it at my face and draw 7. And I'm dead. Yeah, couldn't do much there. We killed stuff, but I think the lesson there, we can't keep these slow hands. We need to keep hands with more ramp in it early. Like, we answered their stuff, but we were spending too much time one-for-oneing. Especially with a Planeswalker that gets them value. Like, even if we kill the first Minx, they get more. Or Boo. If we kill the first Boo. This hand's close. Because Kyora's ramp. Okay, we'll keep this. So we can do this, get ahead on mana, set up maybe an Anger of the Gods. This is a bit scary, but so we'll do this. Do this. We're gonna take a pretty big hit, but I can drop a dragon next turn and then copy dragons. Could Anger, but I think we do this turn. And then get 2 Ilmariths next turn. Because this attack's not great for them with Adeline. Or like any creature other than Adeline. Oh, we're going to anger the hell out of them. Oh, we're at 2 already? Well, that's not good. Fearsome Whelp. I'm not going to block Adeline here. This will make this really cheap. And I can give it Riot. Probably should have held this back. We're flirting with death a little. So do this. Haste. I'll take 3 cards. Ooh, that's scary. Oh no, I'm dead. No! The Lord effect. Ah, I was dead anyways. Nah. Didn't matter if I blocked last turn or not. I could have held this back. That might have been right, because we couldn't play any spells this turn. That was probably the call. Adeline's a very aggressively slanted deck. We got the anger that turn to like 6 for 1 them. But at that point we were already too many damage points in. This hand's good. This is the best card in this matchup, probably. I'm guessing they have counters. Want to sneak this down. I really need a land for next turn. Perfect. So I think here... I actually think it's more important the 1/1 counter at this point. And the reason for that is with Tasha, it's going to shrink this down over time. God, he's kind of scary. Lion lets me Miirym, which would be good. Dryad's not great here. Needed a land. Junji. They're a lot heavier in terms of creatures than I would expect. Just not gonna draw that. I guess I could have Fearsome Whelped. Could have been the play. Because it lets me take a land off the top.
Welcome to my domain, Planeswalker. Fade into the shadows.
We'll do this, play the land, play out Miirym. Also can just do like Terror here. Oh, they're mill deck. Interesting. Oh, I guess Tasha reanimates. Not my lands. They stole my cultivate. How dare they?
All your fears are given form.
It's like super, super annoying. So let's search for 3 lands. We're going to do this the hard way. Do they come into play tapped? Oh, put them into your hand. Oh, it could be any land. That's good. So, command tower. I think the enclave. I don't have. Just get all my try lines. Since this will have haste anyways next turn, I think we just build up our mana. That seems to play best. Because I have Miirym, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
Terror lurks among us.
We mill here. Ooh, Ancient Copper Dragon's actually really good. It could get us to mill. They're gonna draw 2 and then get me that way. Copper Dragon would have given me a lot of treasure tokens, which would have helped. So let's go haste here. You kill Ashiok, you kill Liliana. I played Sokuzan. I should play one of these lines. Probably end up still getting rid of Dragon Master. I think the cost reduction here from Fearsome Whelp's actually really good. Just being able to get that reduction.
Adventurers.
I'm saying that as though they attack with Rankle. They still might. We'll see. They might want to block her back. So whenever it deals combat damage to a player, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 1 short. So I can Inferno of Star Mounts. Put a 1/1 on it. And then copy, and then fight this, and then kill him with all the dragons. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Some close matchups, some lopsided, but dragons be dragons. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.